Boxing King Media, powered by BYD and the Riyadh season. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Tony Bellew. You're very difficult to speak, so I really appreciate you giving me some time, Tony.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure.
You're at Box Park, a bit of a mad event, loads of boxers, celebrities, all sorts of people here. I'll start off with that one, Tony. Obviously, you started this gig off today, the Gold Star of put up at Box Park. Which boxer are you excited to see, or is there anyone that you're buzzing to see?
Do you know what? I'm not sure who exactly it's going to be yet. There's that many here, so I don't know. I mean, you've got the brilliant Tyson Fury here now. And yet, everyone's around each other. We're all fighters at the end of the day, so, and all former world champions. So it's humbling to be around them. There's some absolute legends here, so yeah, I wouldn't class myself in the same breath as them, but I have won a world title, defended it, and beat a few other world champions along the way. So I belong here, yes, but I don't class myself as I class these big boys.
You know, some of the guys that are here, there'll be some that you've probably got on with over the years, some you might have had some back and forth on social media. You know, one of the most famous clips I'm just thinking about is from Tyson back in the day about what he said about you and David Price. But when you guys come across each other now, is there any animosity?
Me and Tyson have just shook hands. There's never been an issue between me and Tyson. My predictions are never personal. My opinions I base things on what I think, what I see, and what I think's going to happen. And that's what I'm paid to do a job, and I don't very blow me out, but it's a job I'm very good at. I don't think anyone's better than me at breaking down boxing and understanding how the fights are going to go, and also studying into the intricate details of fighters. It's just something I was good at, something I've always done. So yeah, I mean, when I see fighters and brilliant fighters like these boys, it's always a pleasure.
Is. I'll start, for the show. I want to start your old weight division. Joshua Buatsi, Willie Hutchinson. I've been telling everyone I think it's probably the most stylistically best fight on the card tonight. What do you think?
That's a tough call. I like the Hutchinson and Buatsi fight, but I think Akachi and Warrington is the one that is really going to catch fire. I think it's a brilliant fight. I have no idea which way it's going to go because I don't know. Is Josh Warrington on the slide? Is he back to his best?
Buatsi.
No, I'm talking about Josh Warrington. I'll get to Buatsi and Hutchinson in a minute. But is Josh Warrington on the slide? Is Kakachi as good as he showed that he was against Joe Cordina? We don't know them answers, and we need to see, because we've only seen Kakachi the one time perform to that level against Joe Cordina. Then we move on to the Joshua Buatsi fight. They've got one opponent in common, and it's Craig Richards. And Willie Hutchinson done a better job on Craig Richards than Joshua Buatsi did, and I think that was quite clear and evident for everyone to see.
As a boxer, do these things matter?
No, because styles make fights, and it ultimately comes down to who performs better on the night. I just have a sneaking feeling Buatsi's size and strength may come into play down the stretch, but I don't know. He is huge at light heavyweight, and will that take a toll on him? I don't know, but we'll soon see.
Away from boxing, I know you've predicted AJ to win, so people want to see you talk about AJ. You've done loads of interviews talking about that. I want to talk to you about stuff outside boxing. How's life? How's things in general? You was an I'm a Celebrity recently. You doing anything else?
Yeah, mate, listen. It's just one of them things. I've been busy, and you've got to stay active, you've got to stay busy working, mate. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, there was a recent thing online on Twitter which went quite viral because you responded to Tommy Robinson when he was putting some stuff out about, politics and stuff that's going on in the UK. Before I even speak about what you tweeted, what do you think of, like, as a boxer and as a human being, with the stuff that's going on in the country, and obviously you've seen recently with certain punishments being handed out, with different crimes, etc. Just as an overall, what do you think what's going on in the world?
I didn't like the narrative Tommy Robinson was painting, if I'm being totally honest. I seen the interview done with the rapper, and he basically said he's an enemy of Islam. Why would anyone be an enemy of any religion? There's arseholes and gobshites in every single religion. There's bad Muslims, there's bad Christians, there's bad Catholics, there's bad Jews. Why would anyone pick and target? It's like saying there's good black people, there's good white people. There's bad white people, there's bad black people. There's good and bad in all race, religions, creeds and ethnicities. And this man's painting a narrative that there's something wrong with Islam. There's not. I've grown up amongst the Nation of Islam and people who are devout Muslims, and they're nothing but peaceful. So it's disgusting to paint that light and frighten people the way he has done. And I think it's wrong, to be fair. As when it comes to, you know, immigration and illegal immigration in the country. It's happening everywhere, mate. It's not just our country. Also, remember, our country was built on immigrants coming to this country, building buildings, creating families. I mean, my grandfather came over here, knocked me nan up from the US Navy or Marines, whatever he was in, then went back to America. You know, me dad's side of the family, originate from Ireland. Are they, you know, are these all immigrants who have come over to this country? No, they're not. There's an awful lot of good that people do in this country, you know, and I'm sick of hearing that and people painting narratives like Tommy Robinson. It's wrong, mate, it really is. You're turning hateful things on people and you're turning love into hate. It's wrong, it really is. I mean, listen, you're a racist. Stop, mate, just stop. You're pushing hate. Don't push hate, push love, push the good sides of people, and eventually that will all turn around in the end.
We hope so. I think one of the key things people are complaining about is unvetted immigration, and obviously that's like a whole different minefield.
Of course it is, and that comes from all kinds of countries and places. You know, I couldn't agree more with illegal immigration's not right. You can't be coming to this country and just doing that. And I also think it's right that when you come to this country, you should be working, you should be giving something back. Every country should have the same procedure. You come to this country, you work, you earn your wage, and that's how it should be. So it is what it is, mate, but there's a lot more going on, there's a lot more wrong in the world than that. So, you know, what can you do at the end of the day? It's everyone is entitled to an opinion, but I just think it's wrong when you're pushing that narrative down. The hate narrative, I just think it's so wrong and so dangerous, and I'd like to see it wiped out.
I hope we, amongst this interview, can spread a bit of peace amongst the world. Tony, appreciate your time as always. Any final messages?
Spread peace, spread love, be kind to people, look after your loved ones, take care of your mother and father, and take care of your kids. Yeah, that's all you can really do. Just be a good person, do more good than you do bad. No one's perfect. We've all done bad. We've all done not good stuff. So, yeah, just take it as it is.
Respect, brother. Thank you. We're actually giving away an Usyk signed glove. Jump onto the Boxing King Media Instagram page. You'll see a post with the thumbnail of Johnny Nelson and Dominic Ingle pinned to the top. Just click on that post, the instructions on how to get yourself in the draw on there. There's only about 100 people in the draw at the minute, so you got a good chance of winning.